What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I'm bringing back the surface videos. Finally, you guys have been asking for it for a long time, but it is going to be a little bit different, and I'll get into the details of that in just a second. But if you like this video and you want to see more surface videos like this in the future, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And then if you like this Cool Wick Fire Honeycomb Quick Ship design, you can go to coolwick.com and use my promo code MOTIVELU10, and that'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, there's going to be a link where you can order your very own 900 Global Wolverine. It is a direct way and the best way to help support the channel. Okay, so let's talk about how we're going to do these surface videos. So in the past, I would start at any bowling ball at polish and then go 4,000, 3,000, 2,000, 1,500, 1,000, 500 to show you guys what the differences are from pad to pad. But thinking back on it, that's not really showing you guys a whole lot, because as the lanes transition, I'm adding more and more and more surface. And that's just not a realistic or an accurate representation of what the ball's gonna do with different surfaces. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this bowling ball, which is the all new 900 Global Wolverine, and I'm gonna show you guys how it rolls with polish. And then I have here my CTD TruCut 2000 pad. I'm gonna hit it with a TruCut 2000 pad, and then I'm gonna do the rest of the review with that surface so that you guys can see what this ball rolls like with the out of box finish, as well as a little bit of surface. And if this is something that you guys like and you wanna see more of, please just let me know in the comments, as it helps me a ton. And then I'll leave a link in the description to the original review of this Wolverine. But it features the Lacerate 2.0 core, which in 15 pounds has an RG of 2.54 and a max differential of 0.53. And the cover is the S70 Pearl that comes out of box at a 1500 grit polish finish. And then for those of you who want to know, the layout on this Wolverine, as always, is 50 by 4.5 by 30. And then I think it's important to address why I'm doing these surface videos. A lot of times people will drill a bowling ball, throw it with the out-of-box finish, not match up with it, and then just get rid of it. Well, the whole thing with bowling is that these are tools, and you got to use the right tool for the right job. Just because you don't match up with the bowling ball out of box doesn't mean that it's a bad ball, or doesn't mean that you don't match up with it, or anything like that. So the number one way that you can change the ball reaction that you're seeing out of a bowling ball, if you're not liking it, is simply just to change the surface. It is a much cheaper alternative than buying another bowling ball or plugging and re-drilling it. The number one way to change the reaction that you're getting on the lane is with one of these pads. And you can either do it yourself, or you can take it into the pro shop and they can do it. Usually runs you about $5 or $6 to change the surface. Let's get on the lanes and see what this ball rolls like with the polish, and then how it rolls with a little bit of surface. All right, first shot here with the Wolverine with the out of box finish, just to show you guys a little baseline of this ball. This ball is very, very clean through the fronts. And this will be the last one here before I change the surface. Missed right a little bit. All right, so we just got off the lanes, throwing this Wolverine with the box finish. I love this box finish on the Wolverine. So for me, if I was bowling for score, or if I was bowling in practice, I would leave it with this out of box finish. And after we're done shooting this video, I'm gonna take it into the pro shop, put the polish back on. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do when changing the surface, and also you definitely wanna make sure that when you're changing the surface, it's not during sanctioned play. So you can do it in practice before the start of the first frame, or in your regular practice. Once the lights come on and you're bowling for score, you cannot change the surface. So the first thing I do is, if you have an interchangeable thumb, take it out. I use the turbo switch grip, so I'm gonna make sure I take it out. Then I'm gonna take my TruCut 2000 pad, and you can use any cleaner. I know that CTD wants you to use it a different way. This is just the way that I've been using it. So I just take my Wow Factor cleaner, spray it on the pad just to make sure that the pad is nice and wet, because I don't want to make it too rough on the ball. And then I'm going to spray the ball a little bit just to get it nice and wet. And I'm going to do tiny little circles here. So again, I'm going to apply it, spray it with this cleaner again. And then I have this CTD pad here. It's going to help me take all the excess dust off the ball. So as you guys can see, it's way less shiny than it was a couple shots ago. So when adding more surface, the lower the number, it means the more surface you're adding. The earlier, the smoother the ball is going to be. So this ball being at 2000 now, I expect it to be a little bit earlier, and it's going to be a little bit rounder, meaning it's not going to come off the spot as hard. So this is the first shot here with the 2000. I'm just going to go to the same spot that I was just at, and then I'll make a move accordingly. Wow. So that last shot I missed way left, but the ball got into a roll way earlier, way smoother. So I'm going to try to get this one right here like before. Like that. I think I like this more with a little surface. Very surprising. Oh, so I think I like this Wolverine more with a little bit of surface, especially on the fresh. It's way earlier, way smoother, way more controllable on the fresh. So if you have this Wolverine and you're throwing it on the fresh and it's too erratic down lane, too clean through the fronts, hit it with a little bit of surface, because it looks pretty good. So this here will be about 5 or 6 left with my feet. See if I can repeat that. I love when the 6 slaps the 10 like that. Just right a little bit. Oh, give me that. I think the big thing, or the big issue that I was having with the Wolverine with the out-of-box finish, is that it was too similar to the High Road Pearl, but the High Road Pearl was just better for my game. Not a better ball overall, just for my game and what the Wolverine was good at. I thought that the High Road Pearl rolled a little bit better. But now, with a little bit of surface, it's actually turned it into a game changer for me, where now I can warrant having both the Wolverine and the High Road Pearl in the bag at the same time and not feel like there's some huge overlap there. So this is about another 5 here. I have a feeling we're not going to see a lot of these balls on tour with polish. They're all going to be sanded like this. Oh, there's the first flat 10. All right, so off that flat 10, I'm gonna move my eyes a little closer to me, see if I can get it to read a little sooner, maybe kick out that 10 pin. Hey, there we go. So now is when we're really starting to get into that flat 10 territory, where it's just a little too much surface for the amount of angle that I'm trying to create. But like I said before one of those shots, I really think that we're not going to see a lot of this ball on the PBA Tour with polish. I think that we're going to see this ball a lot with surface. because it was pretty mind-blowing how good it looked with surface compared to with the polish. So now I'm gonna keep moving left, and like I said, I'm gonna keep my angles a little bit more shut down, keep my eyes a little bit closer to me just to make sure that I can get the ball to read as early as possible and hopefully kick out the 10. And then if it doesn't, like I said, I'll move way back right and see how it looks from a little bit straighter. So let's get back on the lanes. So this is gonna be about another 5 left here again, and hopefully we can kick out the 10 from here. That was not me. Let's go. Let the record show that that last foul was not me, but it was lane 6 over there. So let's make a good shot here. Yeah, so after this zone, I'm definitely gonna move right. So when I keep it super tight like that, it looks good. So I'm gonna try to flat 10 here on purpose again by moving my eyes to right here. Wow, that was lucky. My God, does this ball look good from that far left when I keep my angles a little bit more shut down. But as you saw, that one shot that I missed right, it super flat 10'd, it had no chance. And that's because of the surface. It's not retaining as much energy for the back part of the lane as it would with the polish. And then that one shot that I said I was gonna try to flat 10, I did get it right, and I thought it was gonna flat 10, but it got really, really lucky. So I think I've reached my limit as far as how far left I can get. Now I'm gonna move like maybe 10 or 15 right, basically right of where I started the video, so that we can see how good it looks from a little bit straighter. All right, first shot here with the Wolverine from straighter with this 2000 finish. Oh, so this ball went from to damn with one surface change. I also think I just figured out how to keep my trail leg down. Oh my God. Wow, see if I can do that again. Get there! This looks really good from straight here. Plus, it's also my A game. Give me that. So this bowling ball right here, with the use of one of these pads, which will cost you $5 or $6, it went from a ball that's like, it's okay, but I like the High Road Pearl way more for the situation, to, oh my God, this is going in the bag 100% with the 2000 finish. After seeing what I'm seeing now, I'm definitely gonna go back into the pro shop, but not to redo the out-of-box finish, but to redo this 2000 finish, because it looked pretty phenomenal. I mean, obviously it suits my game better with the surface. I like to keep the ball in front of me. I like to see the ball hook a little bit sooner, be a little bit smoother down lane. I don't like to see those giant whippy balls down lane that make me create a whole lot of angle, unless I absolutely need one. So like I said, if you don't like the bowling ball, the use of one of these pads, like I said, it costs you nothing, $5, $6. We throw that away all the time. The use of one of those pads can make you go from hating a bowling ball to loving a bowling ball. And I think it's worth it to at least try it. If you're spending $200, $220, $250 on a bowling ball, if you don't love it, change the surface of it first before you give up on it. So if you're gonna order one of these Wolverines based on my recommendation or based on what you see right here, I'd super appreciate it if you use the link down below in the description. And then if you like this video and like to see more surface videos like this in the future, make sure to let me know in the comments and let me know which one you like better, with the surface or with the polish. As you guys know, I'm trying to do this full time and I cannot do that without you guys. So click right here to watch one of my other videos. Click right here to subscribe. Till next time.